For the further information here, observation on this structure, for the balcony here, right? We figured out that the balcony, the floor balcony here is cantilever beam. So cantilever beam means it's fixed one end, like the end, this end which is connected to the wall, it's fixed. But the other end, the other edge here, they're not connected, right? I mean, they're not fixed, right? So in order for me to make it stable, like in order for me to observe the stability of this balcony here, I'll try to create one column here and here, and I'm gonna repeat the same process for these parts, for this face of the building, right? So first of all, I want to show you something. When you're designing your house, I'm gonna just give you a quick observation, like a simple advice. So if you go on south elevation here, right, everything should be aligned, right? So my building starts from the first floor, and we can see that the second level, right, it should be considered as my second floor, right? So you can see all of them, they are aligned properly, right? So if there's any modification that you need to make for the elevation, you just click, like it's kind of easy, just click on any line here and you can modify the heights. You can modify the elevation according to your project, as I said before, right? So but everything should be aligned, like to make a perfect design, everything should be aligned, so we know where the first floor starts and where the first floor ends, right? So you have to know all the dimensions should be aligned properly. Okay, so let's go back. I'm gonna go back to my first floor. I mean to this view, right? And you will see that I need to make my balcony stable, right? So in today's video, I'm gonna show how to make the balcony stable. It's just kind of simple. So here I'm gonna indulge the columns, right? I'm gonna use two columns here to support this balcony, and I'm gonna use the other column here, right, to support this balcony as well, right? So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna go on again on architecture, and I'm gonna start from the first floor, right? I'm gonna go on level 1, right? I'm gonna zoom out a little bit, and I'm gonna go on columns, right? Don't press column directly. You have to press on this bottom here, right? Just click here, and for my case, I'm gonna take. I love architecture, right? So I'm gonna take the architectural columns, right? So I'm gonna click in here, right? And you can for the editing, right? You can edit your column according to the dimension of your wall, right? So you can modify the column according to your wall, according to your to the place that you wanna put your columns, right? Because I don't want to make my column a little bit bigger, because I need also to maintain the space. Like I want people to be comfortable, right, when they're using the entrance, right? So that's why I'm gonna adjust I adjust already my column, so it's just easy. Just go on edit type here, and as you can see, the offsets, the depth you can change it. And the width also can change it, right? I change mine to 100, right? You can just click on it and then you can type whatever you want to type. And also the color, you can fill the color, different color that you want, but I'm going to keep the way it is right now. And if you want to change more, like it's up to you, right? But there's no any other modification that is required according to my projects, right? So I'm going to just cancel it, and I will put, first of all, I'm going to zoom to make sure that all the lines that pop, all the lines are really observed. Like here, I'm gonna put one of my column here. You can see the dimension, right? You can see it's 4,000. Okay, let me do this for you guys. So you can see here, right? I will take 4,000 here. X direction should be 4,000, and Y direction should be 1,000. So I'm gonna press in here, and I'm gonna follow the same line. I'm gonna follow the same line until I reach okay, let me do this. I'm gonna follow the same line, a little bit the same line, until I reach 4,100. I'm gonna press in here, and it's okay if they're not aligned properly. I'm gonna adjust this later. So I'm gonna see how it looks like first. I'm gonna go here, and this is how my stability look, right? So I don't need to adjust anything. As you can see that I'm gonna press escape again once, and you'll see I'm gonna zoom a little bit, and you will see this is the column that I designed. This is the columns that have been designed in purpose of the stability of the balcony, right? So I'm gonna repeat the same process for this side of the balcony, and don't overput many stuff, right? So you have to know how to save money, and also uh you have to know how to make things beautiful, like so if you put more thing, you're gonna destroy your house, right? So that's why I just put two here, right? And we have more space, people they can enter properly without being uncomfortable, right? So I want to make my design as smooth as possible, right? And after this, I'm gonna repeat the same process, and I'm gonna go in level 1 again, and I'm gonna change the size here. I'm gonna the location, sorry, and I'm gonna go again on architecture. I'm gonna click on the floor, and oh no, sorry, on the floor. I'm gonna click on the columns, and I will take an architectural column, and I will do the same thing that I did. I'll put one of my column here, and I'm gonna follow the same line until here. All right. It should be a line. It should be one line, right? And should have the same size. The column should have the same size, right? Because these columns are designed to support the balcony, so all of them should be should support the balcony symmetrically. Like it should be the same, like the same dimension, the same magnitude, or the force, the x direction, y direction forces should be stable in each columns. Otherwise, it's gonna be the backline, like the collapse. Like yeah, if there's a earthquake, one column gonna collapse, right? Because the force they're not distributed equally, right? So after this, I'm gonna press escape twice, and I'm gonna go on my different view here, and you will see this how you can create the support column on your building here, right? And this part is done already, and as you can see, the only part left here, the only part is the floor, right? The floor, because we need to create another floor for the second floor, right? And in the next video, I'm gonna show how to create a floor. But you have to make sure that the staircases. Let me show you something again. Let me go on elevation. You can see our staircases here, right? You can see that we have our staircases here from this view, right? You can see the staircases, right? So I want to make sure that I create a floor which has opening, right? So people are gonna be able to use the staircases without any difficulty, right? And any problem, right? And in this video, this is the end of this video. If you found this video entertaining and also educative, don't forget to share the video, don't forget to like the video, and don't forget to support me, guys. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.